Good evening. How are you? I'm pretty sure we've done this hymn before, but it was just, as I was praying, what hymn to do tonight. I was just on my way back from service, and it's just what the Lord gave me in my heart. So there's such a beauty about it. And it goes along with what we were talking about this morning. There's a beauty about it. There's a sweetness about it. There's a stillness about it. Friends, it's a discipline. It doesn't come easy, but name something that's worth having that comes easy. Name something that is worth having and that comes easy. We admire those who work day and night at a craft or a sport or a medical profession or something. Wow, look at them. And yeah, because they've done the same thing 10,000 times. They say you have to do it 10,000 times, 10,000 hours to become a master. Well, friends, the sooner you get started, you'll never be a master, but you'll gain ground. Put 10,000 hours. What's wrong with that? What greater gift could you give Jesus than to spend 10,000 hours with him? You look at Michael Jordan. Oh, he spent 10,000 hours in the gym. Whoa, look at what he could do. Do you know what God would do with you? Friends, if you spent 10,000 hours with Jesus, where does it start? With the first one. What are you waiting for? What in this life are you seeking and pursuing that even comes close, friend? Nothing even comes remotely close to Jesus. And to have the opportunity to sit, friends, in his presence, in his stillness. Friends, learn to sit with Jesus. He's a real being, you know. He's real. Why don't you talk to him? Why don't you listen to him? Why don't you look into his face and say, I love you. You are wonderful, Jesus, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life and all of eternity thanking you for choosing me. Because I am so unworthy. What? You don't know, friends. You do not know what would happen to you if you would spend an hour or two a day with Jesus. Just think. After 1 year, you would have spent 365. Or, see if I can do some quick math. 6, 7, 20, 730 if you go for 2 hours. You wouldn't bat an eye if it was someone you loved and you were interested in and you wanted to marry. You would be like, oh, when can we get together? I want to hang out with you. Right? Well, don't you love Jesus? Aren't you in love with him? Why don't you let him take you out on a date? Why don't you go with Jesus? Okay, I got to get into the hymn. But it's just easy to... Friends, the hymn, Be Still, My Soul. Let Jesus speak that over you tonight. Be still, my soul. Be still, my soul. The Lord is on. I love singing it. I'm going to try not to sing it because I can't sing. I wish I could. But be still, my soul. The Lord is on thy side. See, friends, and if you would learn. See, if you're not singing it with anybody else, you can just stop. Just sing it. Be still, my soul. The Lord is on my side. And just stop, friends. The Lord is on my side. That's how you sing. That's how we worship. We need moments of silence to where our heart's just communing with Jesus. He's the lover of your soul, friends. You gotta persuade you to spend time with the lover of your soul. Bear patiently the cross of grief or pain. Leave to thy God to order and provide. Leave to him, friends, whatever you're wanting, whatever you're hoping for, whatever you're praying for. Leave it to him. He'll do it. He will. He loves you that much. In every change, ooh, I can testify to that. And we're about out of time. I can't believe it. This 10 minutes, I don't want to say I hate it. It's good, but boy, oh boy. Every change he faithful will remain. Be still, my soul, thy best, thy heavenly friend. Through thorny ways. Yes, you have to go through thorny ways. See how much deep theology is in this? Why don't we sing it? Oh, it's going to get me all riled up. We sing this crap on Sunday morning. Most of it's crap. Superficial. Get you all hyped and fired up. Yeah. It's not. We need something deep within our soul. This is deep through thorny ways, friend. Yes. Be still, my soul, thy God doth undertake to guide the future as he has the past. See, I'm privileged. I can look back on 30 years of walking with Jesus and go, that's why I'm so at rest now. Nothing. I'm just, okay. Because I can look back and Jesus has always been right. So, timing's always been right. Everything has been perfectly right. So yeah, it's not when I want it. I want it now. I want it now. I got issues too. I'm the same as you. But I can look back. He can guide the future as he has the past. Thy hope, thy confidence, friends, let nothing shake. All now mysterious. Oh, there's some things in our lives that are mysterious. We're in the dark. That's right where he wants us. Because that's where your faith shines the most. What's faith? You believe in his good and merciful character. My prayers aren't being answered, Jesus. Where are you? I need this. I want this. You promised me. Where? Let your light shine. What's that light? God is good, and his mercy is forever. Ooh, I gotta go. Where are we at? Be still, my soul. The waves and winds still know, friends, the voice who ruled them while he dwelt below. Be still, my soul. The hour is hastening on when we shall be forever with the Lord. Friends, our lives are but a vapor. You only got one life. And if you're like me, we're at least halfway there. Over halfway there. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your time? You don't have 10,000 hours for Jesus. You spent 10,000 hours at your job, mastering your craft, doing this hobby, doing that stupid hobbies we got. And we won't spend hours with our lover? What? When we shall be forever with the Lord. Why do you want to be forever with Jesus if you don't want to give him an hour or two now? When disappointment, grief, and fear, it's all gone. Sorrow forgot. Love's purest joy is restored. Be still, my soul, when change and tears are past. All safe and blessed, we shall meet Jesus at last.